Silver Fang. He attacks all enemies with 5 consecutive strikes with 300% attack damage and has a 100% chance to inflict 3 random enemies with an internal injury, and that internal injury deals 200% of Silver Fang's attack. And also he trigger combo attack. It is the same as your bomb ultimate attack. After your bomb ultimate, he summons Silver Fang SSR Plus to remove injuries, and here Silver Fang SSR Plus summon LSSR Bomb to remove injuries. But your bomb is way better than Silver Fang SSR Plus. Your bomb has better skill set than him. I'll cover his skill set in another video. For now, let's take a look at Silver Fang's Ultra Ultimate. So after getting his chaos, he will increase his attack 300% to 350% and 3 random enemies to all enemies, and that internal injury attack damage increase 200% to 50%. And if you look at his passive, for first 2 rounds remove enemy's seal energy once per round and has a 30% chance to activate evade, which is reduce direct damage, extra damage, charge damage, berserk damage to the 1 point of damage. Basically, he is the counter of King due to King has the ability to seal opponent energy, so the Silver Fang can remove enemy's seal energy once per round. So the first per 2 round it will go 3 rounds and evade chances will go 30% to 40%. And if you get his chaos, he will unlock purple 5 stars. So first 3 rounds will go to 4 rounds and evade chances 40% to 50%. What is the conclusion? He is a AoE DPS unit. If you don't have AoE character like C+, then you might get him since you need AoE carry unit, and also inflict entire enemy team with internal injury, and also has a evade which reduce all form of damage, and he is very good for both PvP and PvE. But he has a short meta life. This guy is not for all players. As for chaos also, get it if you really want to make him strong, but I would suggest just keep this guy even P2Ws too. Very short meta life, don't waste your money, there are more better options. What's the recommendation for all players? FTPs, mid and P2Ws. Just keep it guys, just don't waste your tickets as well as your money. There are more better options upcoming. Garo. He attacks a single target with 5 consecutive strikes for 950% attack damage, and when Garo crits will trigger breakthrough, can cancel specialized unyielding and trigger once every attack. And if you get his Keepsake, he will increase 950% attack to 1200% attack, which looks more powerful for single target, and also breakthrough can trigger without a crit, and also heal up to 50% HP once breakthrough is triggered. What about his passive? After any character moves, remove own stun condition. After an ally moves, Garo will perform follow-up based on 50% of ultimate damage to a random enemy that has a breakthrough condition up to 2 times per round. And if you make him 5 star, his follow damage increase 50% to 60%, and if you get his Keepsake, you will unlock purple 5 star, so his purple 5 star follow damage increase 60% to 70%. What's the conclusion? He is a strong single target damager. He can break through, which is great for countering Geru core and the unit who has unyielding effect. Also he can follow up, remove stun from himself, quite tanky due to self specialized guard as well as an unyielding effect, and he's mostly useful in PvP unit, but also you can use in PvE also against unyielding character. But the Gabriel slot is full with good SSR plus. After this guy, there are more stronger SSR plus such as Goketsu, Daisuke plus, KTM plus, they also break through unending effect. Well, I would suggest that you can pull him only if you really like him, but in particular he is not that much useful for long. This is because there are more new stronger characters are next. As for Chaos, definitely go for it. It gives extra to 50% damage, trigger breakthrough without crit and self-health when triggered. It is good, but this guy is not best for FTP, so must keep this guy. You can pull if you really like it, but he's useless. What is the recommendation for all players? FTPs, mid and PWs. Especially for FTPs, it is okay, you can skip it. It is not must get character for you. Even if you pull this guy, then you must have to get his case too. But I would recommend don't pull and don't get case. Save your keepsake for next SSR plus. As for mid and PWs, you can go for it, but for mid you can skip, but PWs must get it if you have pulled. Finally, here is the must get keepsake character, Atomic Samurai. He attacks a column with a 5 consecutive strike, dealing damage by 650% attack. If the target is in specialized handling status, its effective or upcoming damage ignoration will be changed by -2 action. And if you get his keepsake, his attack increases 50 to 750%, and also specialized unending duration +1 action to own team, which is very great. And if you get his passive, grants himself 60% non-crit damage free, and after any character moves, heals himself by 10% of own max HP. And if you make him 5 star, non-crit damage free, 60% goes to 70%, self-heal 10% to 15%, and purple 5 star will goes to 70% to 80%, and self-heal 15% to 20%, which will make him more tanky. And if you want to get his A2, permanently decrease 40% attack for marked enemy, and ultimate follow-up 80% will goes to 120%. It means he can trigger his ultimate attack after any action. What's the conclusion? He is a super strong column attacker and reduces target max HP so they die faster. With Chaos, increase allies enhance enabling state by 1, and Awaken 2 permanently weakens enemy attack by 40% and will always follow up ultimate after action. He is quite tanky due to self-heal and non-crit damage free. Best with Kiruko, increasing specialized enabling effect duration +1 to his own team, and he's useful for both PvP and PvE. And if you want to use him for long, Awaken 2 would be great choice. As you can see, his keepsake increases 650% attack to 750% attack, and also increases allies specialized enabling state by 1, which means allies can gain 1 extra specialized enabling effect in Kiruko. It is very helpful. So what is the recommendation for all players? FTPs, mid and PWs all must get his chaos. He is worthy for chaos. But if you want to get his rerun chaos, yeah, you can get him, but I would not recommend it. You should get, because there will be more new SSR plus character which are very good against this enabling, so they can break through, such as DSK plus, TTM plus. Those characters are so good. But if you have pulled him but you do not have enough chaos, so it is okay, you can get his chaos on his rerun banner, but also try to awaken to him if you want to use him long term.